Right here the question is asking calculate the range in quartile range and semi-interquartile range of the following set of numbers. And here we have a bunch of numbers given. Now let's see how to do that. So first of all, we have to, whenever we have a problem like this and we have like numbers in not in any order, first we have to make this one in an ascending order. Now let's go ahead and write this one. So how many ones we have? Just one. So we have two ones right here. So I'm just gonna write 1 and then 1 again. How many twos we have here? We have 1 2 right here, 1 2 right here. So 2 2, and then we have threes. How many threes? We have 2 threes. So I'm gonna put threes here, 3 3, and let's see how many fours. 1 2 3 4. We have 4 fours. 4 4 4 4. How many fives we have? 1 2 1 2. And how many 6 we have? We just have 1 6. How many 7s we have? We don't have any 7. How many 8s we have? We just have 1 8. And how many 9s we have? We just have 1 9. And that's it. Now we have made these numbers into ascending order. Once we have done this one, we can go ahead and find our first we can go ahead and solve our first one, that is calculate the range. So the equation for the range is basically highest minus lowest. Highest minus lowest. Now here you have to see which number is the highest one, that is 9, and which number is the lowest one, that is 1. So 9 minus 1, 8. That is our range. Now let's see how to find out in quartile range. So in quartile range, that is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile. But there's an equation to find the upper quartile and the lower quartile. Now let's see how to do this. So first I'm going to write the equation first. Interquartile range, that is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile. Okay, so let's call the upper quartile as Q3 and let's call the lower quartile as Q1. Now to find out the Q3, we have an equation that is based on, okay, here it's based on how many numbers we have. So totally how many, let's check how many. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So we have totally 15 numbers. So upper quartile is calculated like this: 3 over 4, and then n plus 1. N is how many numbers we have, and then it is basically the position. Like here, what from this equation we are finding the position of a certain number. So let's look at this one. So here 3 over 4, and then how many numbers we have? I counted all of them together. We have 15 numbers here. So 15 plus 1 and that place. So 15 plus 1 is 16, and if you calculate this one, 16 divided by 4, that is 4. Then 4 times 3, 12. So you will get the answer 12, and 12th. This is not the number of Q3. We have to look at 12th place number. So if you count this one, okay, here you have to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, 11, 12. In the 12th place we have a 5 right here. So that 5 is the Q3. So the upper quartile is 5. And for the lower quartile also we have an equation that is, instead of 3 over 4 we have 1 over 4. So to calculate lower quartile, I put the equation, let me put right here. So I'm going to calculate Q1 right here. So Q1 is equal to 1 over 4 n plus 1 earth again, n plus 1 earth. So 1 over 4 and then n is 15 plus 1 earth. 15 plus 1, 16 divided by 4, that is 4. So we have to look at a number in the fourth place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth place we have a 2 right here. So that is the number we have to plug in right here. So Q3 minus Q1 is 5 minus 2, that is 3. So interquartile range is 3. This is our final answer. Okay. The next question is asking what is a semi-interquartile range. So semi-interquartile range is given by half of this interquartile range. So interquartile range, interquartile range, and to find that one you have to just multiply interquartile range by half. Interquartile range, and interquartile range is what? 3. So we multiply half times 3, that's going to be 3 over 2, and that's it. That's our semi-interquartile range. So we have found out the range, that is highest minus lowest, and we have found out the interquartile range, that's basically upper quartile minus lower quartile, and upper quartile is given by Q3, and we use this equation to find the position of the number, and then we look at these numbers and find which, like in the found out position, what number is sitting there. In the 12th position there's a 5, so 5 is our Q3, and we do the same for the Q1. 1 over 4 n plus 1 is the equation for the lower quartile, and 1 over 4 we have totally 15 numbers, so we plug 15 for n plus 1, and then here this is it, right? This is it. So we are like, when we calculate this one, this is like 16 divided by 4, that's 4. So that's giving the fourth place. In the fourth place, what number sitting here? Here is 2. So 2 is the Q1, and then we have to use this equation, upper quartile minus lower quartile. Upper quartile Q3 we found out 5, and then lower quartile we found out 2. 5 minus 2, that's equal to 3. And then semi-interquartile range is basically half time interquartile range. Interquartile range is the one we found out right here. So we have to just plug in half time, this 3, that is 3 by 2. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video.